Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, October 27th, 2017. Welcome to another eBay video on this cloudy and raw day. It has been cloudy and raw every day since I made my last video. I'm telling you, a few weeks ago we did have some sunny days, but we have been paying for it this week. It is freaking cold out. It's about 50 degrees. As I said, cloudy, showers later. Saturday's supposed to be okay and dry, but Sunday they're saying heavy rain and just plain miserable. This has been the whole weather pattern for the last week or two. Cloudy, cold, and rain. In today's eBay video, we're going to talk about eBay myths and legends. We're going to talk about Markdown Manager, a serious glitch. We're going to talk about your comments and concerns and a few other things. So let's get started right now. I got to read your comments and concerns and questions from last week's video first. E. Dennis wrote in, Joe, I blocked a customer 2 weeks ago who did exactly the same thing. She asked me exactly the same question twice on the same item after I told her no, so I blocked her. In her case, one of the red flags was that she wanted me to match the price of another eBay seller who was liquidating a large part of his inventory. It occurred to me to wonder why she just didn't buy from the other seller. Maybe he blocked her too? Yeah, that's very possible. The Story Dude wrote in, now that it was finally mentioned, since I'm not the only guy that feels this way, eBay should require all buyers who purchase from eBay sellers and then try to cancel to provide a reason for why they are doing so. And they should do this by providing a text box for the buyer's response instead of providing a whole list of options to choose from. This would allow eBay to determine whether or not the cancellation is due to buyer remorse or not. I would love to see eBay require buyers state a reason for why they want to cancel. I would love it. Now keep in mind, eBay would still let them cancel. I'm sure they would. In fact, you know something? As you know, I do get a decent amount of cancellations. I didn't have any this week. But when I get a person that requests to cancel, if I have not shipped the item yet, I always cancel it for them, because if I don't, it could be trouble down the road. Just the other day, I was on eBay checking one of my competitors, and I was checking his feedback, which was like 99.2%, I think, and he had a recent negative feedback, and the buyer wrote in, the seller would not allow me to cancel, even though I asked to cancel within a reasonable period of time. That's important. The point there is, if someone buys your item and asks you to cancel it and you don't cancel it, you could well get negged. And that is proof positive right there. So just keep that in mind. I mean, if you've already shipped the item, well then there's nothing you can do. It's already been shipped. But I still think he could neg you for that, according to what I saw on the other guy's feedback. To continue, Dale Leonard wrote in, hi Joe. Just curious how you responded to the eBay rep with your quirky 1965 hubcap eBayer. You did right by blocking him just in time, too. Saved yourself a headache, Joe. Did you get the updated new version of leaving feedback? It's a real pain now. Before I could just paste previous feedback, however that won't work now. Need to rewrite each feedback manually. It's a real pain. Do you use a feedback program? To answer his questions, yes, I did write to eBay and I explained the situation exactly as I explained it to you good people last week. I never heard back from them one way or the other. As far as feedback, Jesus man, did eBay screw that up? It used to be so easy to leave feedback. I would go to leave feedback and I would pick and choose all the ones I wanted to leave in order, because I have two different type feedbacks I leave. For most eBayers, I write something like paid right away, thank you for buying, this kind of thing. But for the zero feedbackers that buy from me, that of course pay right away, I will end the feedback by saying welcome to eBay. But the way they have changed it, you can't do any of that stuff now. You have to do one at a time. It's freaking terrible. It's terrible! Future Apple wrote, "Hi Joe, you were right in blocking that eBay buyer. Can you please show us in one of your videos how to block a buyer? I've been watching your videos for a long time and I love your honesty. Thank you." You know, I thought I made a tutorial about how to block an eBayer or an eBay buyer, but perhaps I never did. So let's take a quick look at how to block an eBay buyer right now. Okay guys, here is the way I block somebody on eBay. This is the way I've always done it. I will click on Help and Contact. Then in the keyword tab, I will simply block. I will then click on Manage Bidders and Buyers. See that? Managing bidders and buyers. Then scroll down, Update Blocked Buyers List. And there you are. It's as simple as that. That is how you block somebody on eBay. Okay guys, Charles Michael Reinhardt wrote, "What I hate is when a person messages me with their phone number and says, 'Please call me.' Sir, I hate that just as much as you do, and I do get that. And I never, ever call the person. It's trouble waiting to happen. Run as fast as you can. Keep all communication on eBay." Joseph Waller II wrote, "Okay, but didn't that eBay rep on Facebook say there is no good reason to block anybody? You were so very right to block that guy. What a save. Very funny story, Joe. Thanks for the mind-bending funny story and other important news." He's right. I have heard quite a few people high on the eBay food chain say never to block a buyer. I disagree. All right? Everybody's different. You do what works for you. Yes, I promote eBay. Yes, I love it. Yes, I make money there. I'm a huge fan. But when I see something, I say something. All right? There are times when bidders need to be blocked, in my opinion. Not every day, not every week, probably not even every month, but there will be that occasional time when that blocked bidder list will be your best friend. Gompers wrote in, "Hi Joe, your blocked buyer story was funny and sad at the same time. I would have blocked them too. However, before blocking them, I would have asked them what type of car they had. You at least knew it was a 1965 and perhaps you had some of those hubs in stock. You could have made a sale. P.S. What happened to the lemon Gatorade? I prefer that as a mid-video drink instead of taking a drink from the ceremonial cup of life of Fox News." Now listen, I couldn't have done what you said about the eBay buyer because he wanted that particular set of hubs because they were fancy hubs that were not offered in 1965. So even though I did have plenty of others that would have fit him, they weren't to his liking. He wanted that particular set, so I could not go that route. As for the drink, I still drink Gatorade. I love Gatorade. But for the videos, I always use the eBay Fox News Cup of Life. Specifically, this one. I would love to mass market these things. I would keep the logo, but I would change the tagline. It says here, "We report, you decide. Easy decision." I think maybe what I would write is, "You will never see my face." And then bang, bang, on each side of the logo, I'd have two different pictures. Now guys, let's move on to some new eBay news of the week. We're going to start with eBay myths and legends. I have two I would like to bring up, and I've talked about them before. And in my opinion, there's some credibility to them. The first one is the dead come back to life. Guys, have you ever had an item on eBay that you have literally had listed for 3 years and nobody's buying it? 3 straight years this thing has sat on your shelf and done nothing but gather dust. Then one day, cha-ching, somebody buys one. I should tell you that it's in a quantity listing. It's something you have several of. So let's say you have 6 of them. Somebody jumps in and buys one. Yes! Score! You box it up. You're ready to send it out. 2 hours later, cha-ching! Somebody buys another one of the same item. That's 2 different buyers in one day. That cannot be a coincidence, guys. What's happening, in my opinion, all right, the thing has been dormant. Nobody wants it. It's pushed to the side for 3 years. A buyer comes in and searches for that particular item, finds yours, and buys it. Then I think it's given a boost in search automatically through eBay, and now it's on the front line and people are buying it. It happened to me again this week where the dead have come back to life. A long dormant item that hasn't sold in 3 years, sold, and then 2 hours later, bang, another one. I think there's a lot of truth to that. The second eBay myth is to ship quickly, and I'll tell you why. I've talked about this before too. Let's say you're out. You leave the house and you go with your friends. It's a Sunday. You're out all day. 2 sales come in Sunday morning. 2 sales come in Sunday midday. Now you're up to 4 and you're thinking, this is great. All of a sudden, no more sales. Your sales stop. You're hanging out with your friends. You get home 6 o'clock. No more sales have come in except those 4. As soon as you print those 4 labels, it's like cha-ching almost right away. I can't prove it. It's probably an urban legend. But it seems to me when I get to maybe 5 or 6 that I have not yet shipped, my sales will stop automatically. Until I print those 5 or 6 labels, then bang, I'm right back in the action and the sales are coming back in. Have you guys noticed that? So if you have or have not, please comment. I'm very curious about those 2 myths and legends that I, crazy New York driver, Joseph DeMarco, eBay seller Hubcap Joe's, have unearthed. Glitches. A serious, huge glitch opened up yesterday, Thursday morning at approximately 7 a.m. and it was system-wide. Nobody could access their My eBay, including poor Joey here. It was crazy. I had 1 shipping order that I was unable to print out. I jumped right onto Facebook, and sure enough, everybody was talking about it. One guy suggested a workaround, and it involved logging on, but instead of going to My eBay, you would click on Selling. And from the Selling tab, there was an obscure way you could actually do a workaround and print your shipping labels. My point here is this is inexcusable. It's like I'm out here every week, and every week I got glitches on the whiteboard. It shouldn't be. Maybe with a 2-bit rinky-dink site you would expect this, not with eBay. eBay is the forerunner of eBay commerce. What is going on? I am not a code slinger. I don't pretend to be one. I don't ever want to be one. I don't know what it takes to get this site updated to run correctly. If I knew, I would be more than happy to jump in and help out, but I honestly don't know what they need. I wish to God somebody did. I hate to lose any buyers off eBay, and that's what's happening when these glitches happen, because people cannot make purchases and we cannot make money. How to contact me. I'm out here every week with this whiteboard, and it says crazy New York driver at AOL.com, and I'm still getting people going out of their way contacting me every other way, including through eBay, to ask me questions. So I'm going to stop the video now. I'm going to get the whiteboard. I'm going to bring it close to the camera as an object lesson, because this is something that I know works. When I do an object lesson, it sticks in people's mind. And this one, sirs and madams, has been a long time coming. It's object lesson time. Okay, take a good look at it. Crazy NY driver at AOL.com. I'm just going to stand here for 10 seconds so everyone can write it down. Alright guys, that was today's object lesson. If anyone needs to contact me, that is the way to do it. Please, please. Thank you. In the description box below, you're going to see 2 links that I've been putting in for the last couple of weeks. One is to my VidMe channel, one is to my backup YouTube channel. The VidMe channel, I'm trying to get 50 subscribers as quick as I can so I can get that channel monetized and I can expand it. I have a lot of things in mind for that channel, but they do not involve eBay. The eBay videos are still going to be right here as usual, but I do need the 50 subscribers because that is VidMe's rules. Last week when I came out here, I only had 5, and you good people have bumped that up to, I believe, 22. So we're almost halfway there. You guys can make a difference. If you don't have a VidMe account, make one. It takes 2 minutes. vidme.com. Well, my link is below. You can click on that. You can click on sign up. You don't have to put up any videos. You don't have to do anything. Just sign up and follow me, Crazy NY Driver. That would help me out a lot, and it'll get me that much closer to being monetized. And as I said, my backup channel for YouTube, that is for me to put other videos up, not so much eBay related, but they have to do with the stalker and things like that, and things you guys need to know. How were your sales this week? My sales were good. The only unusual sales pattern I noticed was last weekend, especially on Sunday. Although I had quite a few sales, I didn't have any big sales. All my Sunday sales were cheap, between $30 and $50, give and take. However, during the week, the sales went up and my bigger items started selling again, which is what I really like. So yeah, that's where we're at this week, guys. Remember, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thanks for watching this video. Each week I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you guys sell on eBay, keep you guys making money, and keep you guys informed as to what's going on. If you found my video helpful, please leave me a thumbs up because it shows me I'm doing a good job. If you don't feel I did a good job and you want me to address something next week, mention it in the comments section below and I will get on it for you. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, of course, comment them below. Thanks for watching. Get out there, make some money, rock on, and peace! Yeah! Ooh.